We are a nation of broken hearts and ripped up, worthless Powerball tickets.
Dan, I got to tell you, we weren't even close.
We weren't close?
Not like, I think
Shocking.
we got one number, maybe on one ticket. Across America, the tickets were selling like hotcakes, so much so that in many states, all-time sales records were just obliterated.
And now, with no winner in the Saturday night drawing and the next drawing coming up on Wednesday, it looks like we might be headed toward a new world record. The jackpot now expected to grow to $1.3 billion. That's a global first.
Right, who wants to be a billionaire, right? And check this out. Most Powerball signs, they don't even have the adequate amount of numbers to display the potential size of this new jackpot. ABC's TJ Holmes kicking off our coverage this morning. Hey, TJ.
Hey, it's Sunday, so let's kick this thing off and sum it up with a little scripture. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And yes, everybody's sad last night that they didn't win, but you woke up and realized nobody else won either. Yes, you missed your chance at $950 million last night, but you have a chance at $1.3 billion on Wednesday night. The question had been, could we actually get to $1 billion? The question now, just how high can it go?
Winning Powerball number.
That Powerball number 13, proving itself quite unlucky. Despite all the odds, nobody won the record $949 million jackpot. And people tried everything to get a better chance. Some stood in the rain for hours at this California store, which has crowned at least 4 millionaires in the past.
I'm just going to take a trip around the world.
Some headed to this Wisconsin gas station where last year, just 2 weeks apart, 2 different million-dollar winners bought their tickets.
People who don't usually play are picking up tickets.
And the staff of Cover My Meds in Ohio even pulled together $1,500 worth of tickets.
We have the luckiest man in the U.S. on our side.
Trying to tap into an extremely lucky colleague. Nick Potts has hit it big in horse racing, Vegas, and yep, even on The Price is Right. So why not Powerball? But none of it mattered, even though the probability of there being no winner last night was just 22%.
It would be really, really unlikely if we didn't have a winner on Wednesday. So 94% of the time, somebody's going to win.
That's right. We have crossed out of the millions territory.
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool?
$1 billion.
The jackpot is increasing to at least $1.3 billion for Wednesday's drawing. All right, so Wednesday, each time this thing rolls over, what happens is that the chance of there being a winner goes up, but your chances still stay the same, 1 in 292 million. So just with more people playing, there are more chances that that scenario, that number combination is going to be out there. So your chances are not increasing. Everybody calm down at all. But remember, folks, this was perfectly orchestrated by lottery officials. What we're seeing right now, the reason they changed the odds, took some of the Powerballs out, make it harder to actually win the jackpot. And that is what's happening. This is what they wanted. You get everybody into it. The media is talking about it. And it's all about money.
Well, how high can this thing go?
Yeah, will they put the balls back in if he keeps flipping over?
I don't know if it gets ridiculous and gets out of control.
It's ridiculous now.
But at what point, really, guys, I know this was fun and whatnot, but what point do you go, wait a minute, this isn't healthy. This isn't a good thing. Imagine the person that wins $2 billion. What kind of target that person's going to be?
Our PA gave up her sushi lunch yesterday to play the Powerball. She's still hungry.
She's a PA.
I'll take my chances on being a target, brother, by the way.
And a lot of those questions you guys are talking about, the change in the game. I spoke with the lottery chief, Gary Graves, just a couple of moments ago, and he addressed some of those. Gary, first and foremost, how surprised are you that we don't have a winner this morning?
Good morning, Paula. I was very surprised last night to see the results, but I've got a question for you and your viewers first.
Okay.
Who wants to be a billionaire? Who wants to be a billionaire?
And how about that? We're talking about a mind-boggling amount of money. What are you predicting the next jackpot, the Powerball, to be on Wednesday for the next drawing? You're talking in the billions, 1.3 billion?
That's correct, 1.3 billion. Last night, as everyone knows, we had an annuitized jackpot of $900 million. We had 25 players across the country who won a $1 million second prize. We had 3 other players who won a $2 million second prize. And now we've got Powerball fever going again, this time for a $1.3 billion jackpot, never seen before.
The Powerball rules changed a couple of months ago. Is that why it's been so hard to declare a winner?
One of the changes that took place was making the odds of winning the top prize a little bit longer. They went from 1 in 175 million to 1 in 292 million. just a couple of weeks after that change, we had a $144 million Powerball winner come forward. So we know this jackpot is very winnable. That's the beauty of the Powerball game. It just takes one ticket to win, and you never know when you're going to have a winner or when that jackpot might roll again.
All right, you're saying that it's very winnable, and of course Wednesday's the next drawing. I'm sure you want people to buy a plethora of tickets in advance of the next drawing. Can you give us any strategy, any advice on how we should pick out those numbers?
Well, most people obviously play quick pick. We have less than 10% of our players who choose their own numbers. I can tell you from experience and from statistics, it doesn't matter. Your chances of winning are just the same wherever you live and however you pick your numbers. I do have one bit of advice for everyone, though. If you don't play, you will not win. So let's have some fun with this $1.3 billion Powerball jackpot for next Wednesday.
All right, Gary, we're so excited, and I'm sure your staff is preparing for uncharted territory right now. So good luck to you guys, and keep pumping some caffeine into your veins right now.
Thank you. Good luck to everyone.
Thanks, Gary.